it drops back. That's just fine. Now that they've blocked here, the queen can no longer see this pawn. Meaning, if I take, wow, the pawn cannot move that way. If I take, the knight would be free. So the knight couldn't take. This is just a free pawn. Let's do it. That diagonal is opening up. Maybe they want to put their bishop here. I would if I was them. I could also do the same thing. So prepare to fianchetto. They fianchetto, I fianchetto. We're both staring at that. That would be interesting. Also slightly dangerous, but let's try it. If I take with the bishop, I still have the pin. That doesn't scare me. This is just a fork. If I move my bishop over, I fork the king and the rook, grab myself a rook, and no, the last time I took a rook on this channel, there was a better move. So I really do need to double check and not make a one move blunder where I could have actually checkmated. Is there something better than that? I'm not seeing it. This is probably the best. Okay. I take, queen takes, then it would be eyeing my rook. Then I would jump my knight here, blocking, guarded by the queen. I think we're good to take. Let's bring some more pieces to the party. A check, it does not hang my queen because they have to deal with that. Then maybe I'll just take the queen. I am up in material. Take the queen, fork the king and the rook. Oh, king did not take. King stays on this diagonal. So this bishop sliding over would be kind of nice. Also just getting this rook. Take this pawn. Get rid of extra pieces. We'll go ahead and castle to get this rook over here. Go there. Could give a check there. Could also give a check here. Could also get this rook in the game. No. Knight back from the edge. Also with a check. That's nice. Now I can check here. Now he's cut off. And on a light square. So this is a check. forcing him to the corner, and then that's a mate. Okay. I could move my, whoa, hey. I could move my knight over here, attacking that pawn, looking at a fork. That's pretty nice. Oh, ha! Okay, we blundered a knight. The queen took it. Let's see if they en passant. Why would you lose your queen? I'll give up a rook for a queen. I really will. And then you're going to lose a knight. So let's open up our rook to the king. This is almost a pass pawn, so let's go ahead and move it. This is a check. This is a check. Mate? Checkmate? Is that actually? Yep. Oh, so that's covered, that's covered. That's just checkmate. Good game. No, it's not. Why didn't it not move? Oh, because the bishop can move there. Then this is checkmate. Checkmate. That was great. The 800 bot is destroyed. Now let's get the next 1350 bot. This is a figure skater. All of these bots are themed as the Winter Olympics, and I have not watched any Winter Olympics. I watch chess content. Yeah, knight f3 is just very advanced now. This is a gambit, which if we accept, there's something to this. This is a gambit, and I cannot, is it a Stafford gambit, or is that completely different? All right, note to self, look up this gambit. Let's see if we get destroyed by it. I'm going to take. It's up to them to prove that they are, they have something there. So we could continue with our development. This knight is attacking the pawn, but nothing else is at the moment. Could not give a check. Okay, I like that. There's not a way that I can get checked right now if I follow up with this idea. That's what I thought. Okay. I cannot take. That does, when they move, that opens up for the, oh, let's do this. Okay. Then I'm guarding this square for if that moves, I can attack the queen. Still no way to check my king. We'll try it. We need to fianchetto just so our rook doesn't get taken. Then they would take, and then I would block, and then they would take, and they would get a queen, and all of my pieces will be shuffled around, and I'll have lost a bishop. and a pawn. Not great. They move to f5, looking to checkmate me, which I completely overlooked. So, pinning the pawn to the king and guarding. That way, if that, then I could take, they could take, I would take. They could check, I could take, and the game would go on. Check. Take with check, then what? Block. Take. Checkmate. So they can't do that. Take with check. Maybe the queen gets involved. I could still grab this rook. The queen would be looking here. Protected only by the king, and I don't see anything too terribly wrong with that right at this moment. Well, I'm one pawn up. I can go ahead and take the queen. Their bishop would come out, though. It doesn't ruin anything. I could take a rook. I would love it if my knight could be right here. I won a game yesterday that way. I got a knight up, forked the king and the queen when they were on the e-file, and won the queen, and they resigned. So if I take, they could move this pawn. I wouldn't be stuck, which is good, because I could eat a pawn on the way out and get out. Always look to see if it's poisoned. And maybe there's a way to do it where I don't see. They would have to block with something. And then we'd have to chase away this queen somehow. Okay, well let's just win this. Oh, I can't. That is pinned. No wonder they went there. Involved. Or they just hang a bishop. Or not hang, but trade. Oh, no. Wow. Light square, dark square. I'm trying to take a dark squared bishop with my light squared bishop. That never works. Not in this universe or any other. Okay, so this enemy king cannot go there. It cannot go there. Cannot take this. We have, and cannot go there. We have 2 light squares available to it, which is why this rook is guarding this square. Because it's tricky like that. I could give a check. It would have to go back over here. And then I could go there and win that rook. You got to be careful taking the pieces away from this bot, because it will get to a point where it knows how to go to stalemate. Yeah, I have lost to stalemate on these 1300 bots. They're so tricky. I'm gonna do this, check. Then I'm going to fork here. Oh, it was a checkmate. Bishop moves. My bishop comes. Wrong bishop again. Oh no! Ah! I wish I could take that back. Letting it go back on its square. I let it go just a little bit off and it thought I made a move. And I can always do this undo button, but then one of my crowns would be taken away. If you win one of these without any assistance, hints, or undo buttons, then you get 3 crowns. If you use a hint or an undo button, then you lose a crown. Pride. I don't think it's horrible. I don't want doubled pawns. This pawn there. Avoid that. Go back to the beginning. Go over here. And that would allow them to develop, castle, develop. Okay, doubled pawns are better than horrible development. This 1800 bot is now giving me a serious problem. I cannot take this because the knight is guarding it. I could give a check, lose a knight, gain a rook if this moves.